everybody. Good afternoon and welcome to Bull City Hangout 217. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter as Durham's online community paper, which I invite you to check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. Basically, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and then invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side and join me on camera to shoot the breeze, share information, or promote yourself. And I do want to let you know that this is on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. It's also on Twitter, and it's also on YouTube at the same time, just in case you were thinking of maybe dropping by and joining me on camera. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to take a couple of items from the very crowded Word page, which is the Government and Nonprofit Information page. And let's see, there are city and county programs I invite you to check out, especially if you are in need. There are programs to help you with your rent, your water bill, your heating bill, all kinds of different programs. So definitely check those out at your convenience and definitely sign up. Okay, let's see. The Durham County Libraries are all open until 6 this evening, and that does include Bragtown. And let's see what's on the schedule. Let's see what's on the docket for Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center with free online webinars. They're incredible. I've attended quite a few of them. And why not? Because they're free and they are online. So let's see what's on the docket for today. Let's see what's today, Thursday. Okay, so here's a few. Wow, there's 4 that I'm going to list. So the first one, from 2 until 3, there's going to be a workshop called Legal Considerations for Franchising Your Business or Buying a Franchise. And that, again, is 2 to 3. I do have the link right there. You can click on the link, you can sign up and then attend. And don't forget to have some paper ready or your iPad or whatever so you can take some notes. All right, operating a home-based business. That's from 6 until 8 this evening. Also from 6 until 8, creating your brand. And the last one that I will be mentioning, there's more. I just couldn't fit them all on the page. But from 6 until 9 this evening, there's going to be another one called Now That You're Ready to Change the World, Learn How to Start a Nonprofit. That sounds super great. That's, again, from 6 until 9 this evening. All righty. And now let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. So let's click on that. There it is. And let's see. Of course, I do have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. So let's see where we can get tested today. People are taking this very seriously, and I do appreciate it. So with today being Thursday, you can get tested for free at the Boys and Girls Club. The new one on Martin Luther King Parkway. I'm saying new. Some people aren't aware that they've moved. But yes, they are over there by, in fact, where Walmart used to be. So they're over there now until 4 o'clock. So you can stop by there. Also, El Centro Hispano in the Lakewood Shopping Center until 6. That one's a drive-through. Also, believe it or not, Wheels Fun Park. And that's until 6. That's a drive-through. Also, the Durham County Memorial Stadium until 7, and that one is a drive-through as well. And then tomorrow, let's see, El Centro Hispano, Wheels Fun Park, and again, the stadium. All righty, let's click on that big blue button at the top of the page, and that is the health events page, and that's for the support group information, etc. So today's the 17th. Let's see. Let's see. There it is. So this is run by Duke. The General Cancer Support Group will be meeting this evening from 5 until 6. And that's going to be an online meeting, again, run by Duke. There's going to be another meeting this evening from 6 until 7, the Caregiver Support Group. So you can get lots of tips and share tips as well. And also get maybe some emotional support. Both of these are run by Duke, and they're both online. Okay, let's see. I think that's it for the health page. There's lots more, but that's all I'm going to be mentioning during today's show. Let's go to the legal page. It's called Legal Ease. So let me click on that. A little slow here. There it is. Legal Aid NC, they have some wonderful workshops as well. They're all online. at least for now. So with today being the 17th, let's see, there's going to be a webinar called Simple Divorce webinar. That's this afternoon starting at 2:30. Generally from 2:30 to around 4-ish. So you can sign up for that. It's going to be on their Facebook page. You don't really have to sign up. I think some people can access their Zoom link and actually ask questions. But for the most part, you can also watch from their Facebook page. And I do have the link for you starting at 2:30. Again, Simple Divorce. Now, tomorrow's Friday, and that means, there it is, Legal Aid of North Carolina, they have Free Forum Friday. This is every Friday. It's from 11 until noon, and they can answer some of your questions of a general nature. So you can check that out online tomorrow morning starting at 11 o'clock. And let's very quickly, let me also mention, I'm glad I made a note of this. You can scroll down the page, the Legalese page, and then you can learn about Legal Aid NC. They have their housing helpline. This is from Monday through, wait, that's the wrong one. The housing helpline, that is Monday through Thursday, yes, from 8:30 until 4. And they can help you deal with all kinds of problems such as evictions, landlords refusing rental assistance, that sort of thing, and other problems, mobile home evictions, other landlord-tenant issues. Anyway, check it out on the Legalese page. Also, let me scroll down some more. This is new to me. I don't know how long this has been going on, but Legal Aid NC is also helping with the NC Homeowner Assistance Fund. This is for homeowners who've had problems because of COVID-19, volatility with the job market, etc. So you can actually get help with your mortgage payments. I think that is extraordinarily helpful. So definitely check that one out. You can also get help with HOA fees, et cetera. And I'm saying that because I see Latrice. Hello, Latrice. I'll be bringing you on in a second. I want to let people know that Clay Harrison from the Museum of Durham History is also here. So he's going to be, maybe I can bring on Clay first because he kind of reserved the space. And Latrice, I'll definitely bring you on as well. So let me very quickly, let me rush through here. Let me just mention that the Pony Run Club, this is on the Sport and Life page, the sports page. The Pony Run Club will be meeting and running today from 5:30 until 7:30. Check that out on the sports page. And let me quickly run over to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events, and very quickly run through some activities so that I can bring my guests on. Let me scroll down to 17. So Afro-Femme is going on right now. Let's see. Yeah, right now they're having something, but let me, it's too late for that one. This is an in-person event at the Rubenstein Arts Center. Okay, so Afro-Femme is the Afro-Feminist Performance Routes Routes 2022. It is at the Rubenstein Arts Center. It started yesterday and goes all the way through Saturday. An incredible activities. So today, let's see. Okay, that's already happened. That's happening right now. So from 5:15 to 6:30, Yannick Hume, and I do hope I said the name right. But anyway, they're going to lead a session on Afro-Caribbean sacred dances. That should be awesome. This is free, by the way. Also, I think something else is happening. Okay, so that's it for today. Right now, they're having the Roomba improvisation lab, but that already started. All right, let's see. Now, tomorrow, wait a minute. Oh, if you are in need, New Visions of Africa restaurant, as they always do on weekdays, they will be giving away meals, prepared meals from 3 until 6. So if you are in need, you're hungry, definitely stop by. High Wire Brewing Durham, they are in the, I think they're in Golden Belt, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they're in Golden Belt. They have every Thursday a mini pop-up market. So that's really fun. They have local arts and crafts vendors to come in. They don't have to pay any fees and they can sell their wares, etc. This week is going to be Allure Jolie Customs. So that should be really great. And that's from 6 until 8 this evening. Democracy NC, they're going to have their Defenders of Democracy Awards. It's going to be this evening, 6:30 until 8 online. Well, they will not only be giving away or really awarding Defender of Democracy Awards and also the Sandra Wheeler Legacy Award. So check that out. Of course, it's free. It's online. And I have the link for you so you can RSVP. The Museum of Durham History, they're going to have a curator talk at the Hayti Heritage Center tonight at 7. And I'll hold that, keep you in suspense, because Clay Harrison's going to tell us about that. You're going to love it. The Orange County Historical Museum, they're hosting something called An Interesting Case of Racial Justice this evening starting at 7. This is going to be online. It's all about an 1886 court case where a group of former enslaved people were being forcibly evicted from their church. And then you can hear about the courageous decision on that. So you might want to check that out online starting at 7 o'clock. And the Rubenstein Art Center will be screening Out of the Blue. That is a movie starring Dennis Hopper and Linda Mance about a generation gap of sorts. That's all I'm going to say because I want to hurry up. It's free. It's from 7 until 9. Now, let's see. Let me rush through this. Tomorrow morning, the Salvation Army of Durham, they will be giving away food. It's called Free Food Friday. If you are in need, don't be shy. Definitely stop by there. They will be giving away food from 10:30 until 11:30. Canned goods, meat, snacks, sometimes hygiene items, sometimes even pet food. So if you're in need, definitely stop by. They're served by the Go Durham 3 bus if you don't have a car. Okay, I told you about Freeform Friday with Legal Aid. And this is interesting. The Happy Business Networking session for the Raleigh-Durham metro area. This is new to me. This is going to be an online meeting tomorrow from 11 until noon. And this is where business owners, and listen up, Latrice, because you're very helpful. Business owners are expected to help each other with tips and referrals. So you might want to check that out. It's online, it's free. So why not? Tomorrow from 11 until noon. One more thing. Gender, Sexuality, and Feminist Studies at Duke University. They're hosting a discussion called Digital Feminisms Between Archives and Networks, all about the convergence of the internet, data, artificial intelligence, creating feminist, queer, and anti-racist networks. Sounds interesting. It's going to be tomorrow online, 11:30 until 1. Okay, that's a lot. Oh my God. I think it's it. Okay, wait, Afrofem is tomorrow too, and that starts at 2:30. So I'll remind you about that tomorrow. Very quickly, the weather, not bad. It's 69. Actually, it's fabulous. It's just that the sun's not out, but it's 69. It's cloudy. It's going to be cloudy the rest of the day, but it's going up to 73, which is awesome. Now, tomorrow is going to be 69 with a 50% chance of rain. So let us bring on our guests. First, I want to bring on Clay Harrison because I know Latrice works for herself, if I'm not mistaken. Clay does not. So let me bring on Clay and see what's happening. Let me bring him on with a flurry of music. Clay Harrison, how are you?
Hi, Pat. I'm doing well. I really appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what do you do over there at the Museum of Durham History?
Over here at the museum, I am our volunteer coordinating manager. I am responsible for recruiting and training volunteers here. They help us. They're the backbone of the museum. Our volunteer crews are, and yeah, I'm in charge of a lot of social media and
awesome.
Yeah, some community outreach, a lot of fun stuff we do.
So it makes sense that you would be here today.
Yeah, I'm not the one who usually does the media appearances. This is a first for me.
Well, enjoy. Let me ask you a quick question though.
Sure.
So how many volunteers do you have, and do you need more?
Gosh, right now we have about. It's getting up there. I'd say we have about 30 volunteers. That is the most we've had during this age of the pandemic since the pre-pandemic. But we are always looking for more. A majority of our volunteers are college aged, so and a lot of them aren't triangle based, so they go back to their hometowns, especially for summer break. So
Oh, okay.
I'm sure towards the end of spring we'll have a big influx of new volunteers.
Okay. Do you still have the elderly people come in and tell their stories on film or tape or however you do it?
Sure. I believe you're referring to the Story Squad. That's also something we did pre-pandemic, but we're trying to adapt it to this new age that we're living in. Yeah, we will interview Durhamites who have lived here their entire life and have so many experiences to share. And gosh, we have interviews that can be up to an hour and a half long of just
Whoa.
these people sharing their great experiences and all their memories.
Well, maybe you can use a platform like this. I'm using something called StreamYard.
Sure, this is
And
an interesting platform, definitely.
yeah, it allows me to bring on 9 guests. So yeah, maybe we can talk later, but this is a really good way because there is a record only feature.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so you don't have to broadcast every interview. It would still, you could make it still private.
Of course, I'll have to note this down and definitely look into it.
Yeah. So what's going on tonight at 7?
Sure. So tonight we have our curator talk. It is the curators for our current exhibit here at the museum are going to be giving a presentation about the research and the passion that went into our current display. For those that aren't aware, our current display here at the museum is called More Than Just a Game. It is about the football rivalry between NC Central and NC A&T. This rivalry has been named the Eagle Aggie Classic, and it has this year, 2022. It is 100 years old. This rivalry.
Really?
Yes, and it is brought so. I personally have met so many people who are very passionate about their alma maters, these two schools, and I'm not going to lie, it is even more heated, I'd say, than the Duke and Carolina rivalry. These
See,
schools.
I'm from Chicago. I mean, I've been here for a while, but I wasn't aware that it was that. I mean, I knew it was kind of serious, but I didn't know it was that serious.
It is very serious, I have to say, Pat.
But you know what? It's not just the football, because I went to a game once to take pictures, and the bands were yeah, they were definitely trying to impress in a very serious way.
Yeah,
So,
the exhibit is about the football rivalry, but but these two schools, Central and A&T, have some of the most prestigious marching bands in the historically Black college and university community. They are also very professional. But anyway, this event we're having tonight is in relation to our current exhibit. The curators, Dr. Charles Johnson from NC Central and Dr. Arwen Smallwood from NC A&T are giving a great presentation with regards to their process in creating this display.
This should be a really fun exhibit.
It is great. It is very great. We opened it back in October during the height of football season. So, and we did that purposefully to coincide with football season.
Of course.
And it has brought in quite a lot of interesting people who are just very eager to share their story and their experiences about the Aggie Eagle Classic.
Awesome. So tonight they'll be telling us about the exhibit.
Yes, ma'am.
And will they be showing any picture? Oh, by the way, it's going to be at the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Heritage Center.
Yes, that's very important.
It's
not here at the museum. It's going to be at the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Heritage Center, which I believe the address for that is 804 Old Fayetteville Road.
Right. So basically Fayetteville Street in Lakewood. Yeah.
Yes.
147.
Yes.
So I have here, let's see. So it starts at 7. I don't have an end. So is it going to be 7 to 8 or 7 to 9? Do you know?
8 is the soft ending time. It might run a little longer. Dr. Johnson and Dr. Smallwood have a lot of content to share, and if it runs over, I'm sure no one would be upset about that.
And I'm sure people in the audience will have stories to add if they allow them, because people love to share their stories.
Yes,
They really do.
and there will be light refreshments as well as beverages for the public.
And they must wear their face masks.
Definitely, yes. COVID precautions are still a must at our events, as well as all of Durham County. Yeah. And we're very excited for it. We hope to have a really great turnout for it.
Awesome. So 7:00, folks, at the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Heritage
Yes.
Center. So let me read this off correctly. It is more than just a game. The NCCU versus NCANT football rivalry. So yeah, that's going to be really, really super fun. Clay, I know you have to get back to work, but I really appreciate your coming on. Say hello to Patrick for me.
I definitely will.
And everybody at the museum. I have not been there. Oh my God, it's been a couple of years now. I need to come see the exhibit for sure.
I will add this, Pat. The football exhibit, there's going to be a soft closing date of March 15th.
Write that down.
March 15th, towards the end of March, we are going to be replacing the football exhibit in early April, and the grand opening of our next exhibit is going to be, I believe, April 15th.
Okay. What are the hours now of the museum? Have they changed at all?
We're closed on Mondays, and Tuesday through Saturday, we are open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then Sunday, we're open 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. Excellent. Those are actually really good hours.
Yeah.
Really good hours.
And I would like to mention this as well. The next exhibit that we are displaying is also going to be just as exciting. It's titled "The Restaurants of Durham." Obviously, Durham has been labeled by several different magazines as the foodie destination of the South, all those crazy different titles. This exhibit is going to pair with those titles the city's been given, but in displaying 20th century restaurants, specifically restaurants founded by immigrant families, just small town diners that were sort of cults of personality here in the Bull City. And we are
like the green. What was it called? The Green Candle is like legendary.
The Green Candle, yes, that was a very popular one back in the day. A few that come to mind: A.B. Morris Cafe was popular with Duke students.
Okay.
A lot of these restaurants that we're highlighting have since closed, and a majority of them have been demolished for new infrastructure, unfortunately. So that's why we're trying to highlight them. Others that come to mind, the top seafood restaurants, the donut shop over in 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟.
I've heard of that one. Yeah,
that was a very popular one. And we are collecting recorded experiences from Durhamites who might remember those restaurants.
Okay, I think Denise Hester might have something to say about that, because she just put on Facebook, she was talking about the Green Candle. What would you say is the oldest restaurant in Durham? Do you happen to know?
That's still open? Oh gosh,
because I know the Chicken Hut. I know they celebrated their 60th very recently.
Interesting. I don't have an answer for that, Pat, but I'm sure that's we have it.
I'm sure you'll know by April.
Recorded center. Is there? I can share my screen, correct?
Sure.
Then
I can click on it and bring it forward. All righty.
Okay. I just wanted to show people how they could.
Whoa. Well, share a different screen. Wait, listen.
No. Oh goodness, I'm sorry.
No. Technical difficulties. That's okay.
I just wanted to show people how they can help record their. There we go. Is that one better?
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Nice. Okay, connect with our history.
So this is our homepage for our website, museumofdurhamhistory.org. If people are
Nice.
interested in sharing their experiences about 20th century restaurants here in Durham, they would go to the Get Involved tab down here to
Ooh,
share
okay.
your story. And right here, you'll see this link right here, the online
Ah,
version accessed here. It will take
nice.
them to uh, this online portal where
Mm-hmm.
they can enter a name, enter their email, and then choose a
Mm-hmm.
prompt that would help them direct the topic of the experience that they would like to share.
That is cool.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we have been documenting so many. They're going to be all part of our virtual displays for this upcoming exhibit.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Clay. Oh, so Guy Cook wants to know if tonight's event is going to be recorded in some kind of way.
If tonight's event's going to be recorded, that's a great question. I'm sure if we aren't planning on doing that already, we can definitely set that up.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I might try to figure out how to live stream it.
There you go.
There we go.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking, speaking my language. Now, Latrice, you can give me a thumbs up if you have any questions for Clay. Otherwise, I'll let Clay get back to work. Okay. So, Clay, thank you so, so much. It's really great having you.
I appreciate it, Pat. Looking forward to speaking with you again soon, maybe.
And drop by anytime for
Take
sure.
care. See you at the
Okay.
event.
Okay. See you. Awesome. So it looks like Latrice is here. And Courtney, I don't see that your camera's working. So let me bring on Latrice, and then hopefully Courtney can get that camera together. Let me check the chat. So Courtney's saying hello. Hello, Courtney. So if you can get your camera, you can let me know if you really want to come on or not, because right now I'm not seeing that your camera is working. But in any case, let's bring on Latrice McFadden. Long time no see. How are you, Latrice?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yes, indeed. So
Good.
what's new? Oh, first tell us. Oh,
Oh.
I'm acting like everybody know. Yeah, tell us what you do.
So I'm a realtor in the Triangle area, specifically here in Durham. So I help people buy and sell homes.
Oh,
And also the president of the local chapter of NARAB, which is the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, which is the
okay.
oldest Black real estate association. And our local chapter is called the Triangle Board of Realtists. And I
Okay.
was actually
I
here
didn't know
today.
there was one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. I didn't know for a
tell.
long time. I was like, always thought that there needed to be one. So I say, always be
Mhm.
careful what you wish for, because then I found out there was one, and then all of a sudden I'm the president of the local chapter. So,
See?
um,
Awesome.
yeah,
Can
be
you tilt your screen so we can see your face a little?
oh,
There you go.
there you go. Okay.
I just didn't want the name to interfere with your face.
Uh,
So, do you have any more of those workshops coming up for prospective homeowners by any chance?
Well, so I was actually here today to tell you about, and I put it in the link in the chat, but
Oh,
the Tribor is hosting an event this Saturday called Building and Maintaining Wealth.
hmm,
And we will have four panelists that will be talking about various things to help build and maintain wealth in our community, including real estate investment, of course, regular
hmm,
investing, taxes, how to do your taxes, estate planning,
hmm.
insurance, life insurance, just about
Okay.
anything that you can think of to build and maintain wealth. And it's for every age. My daughter is actually going to be one of the panelists talking
Oh,
about investing. Then we have a
okay.
realtor investor that's going to talk about how to, buy real estate. She actually has bought several homes, is about to do an Airbnb. So lots of
Oh,
great information this Saturday, and it's going to be at Mama Dips
I was
in
just about to ask you where it was going to be.
Mobile.
Mama Dip. I haven't heard that name in a while. What
Mama,
time is that going to be?
it will start at 11.
Okay.
There's a nominal $10 registration fee, which will actually
Okay.
be donated to the Boys and Girls Club of Durham and Orange counties. But and
Okay.
also that does include, in addition to all of the information you'll get, that includes your brunch for that day. So
Oh, well, shoot. Not
yeah.
a problem. Now, when I was younger and living in Chicago, where I don't think they call them two flats here. I think they call them duplexes,
Mhm.
like two homes in one building.
Mhm.
And in Chicago, they're usually vertical. Here, I noticed they're usually side by side, or often, not
Mhm.
always, often side by side. Anyway, I used to tell young folks, I say, if you're going to buy one house, buy two.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
I'll tell you, having a tenant that saved my life because I got laid off
Mhm.
and I was able to still pay my mortgage because I had tenants.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, and not
I
everybody
guess
wants
that's
that
a great
responsibility of
option.
being a landlord, but still, my thing is if you can afford one house, buy two if you can.
Yes. Nowadays, people are doing Airbnb, so you don't have to even buy 2 houses. You just set up a room or a separate area and lease out a room. I prefer the separate home, but there are
Wait
lots
a
of
minute.
options. Yeah, lots of
Some
options.
air some Airbnbs are such that the people are living in the same space as the owner?
Yep.
I mean, they're renting. Really? I've
Yep.
never how does
Yep.
that work?
So if you go to Airbnb, you'll see it'll ask you what type of housing you're looking for. So you can
Mhm.
choose entire place to yourself. You can choose a room. You can choose whatever you're looking for. And sometimes I was told by one of my clients that it may or may not include access to a shower. So it's
I
definitely an
guess you have to
interesting.
be real I don't know how you can be picky legally though.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, well, Airbnb, we're not gonna go into all that. They have I do like the fact that they kind of screen, you have to provide good information, and then you can actually
Okay.
give reviews. So owners who rent to
Oh,
people can do reviews for them, and you can look at those reviews to determine if you want to rent to them. Like when the first time I
oh.
used Airbnb, we were actually in London, and it was me, my mom, my aunt, and my daughter, and we
Mhm.
got to this hotel, and it was you could reach out and touch the sides of the hotel. We were like, the 4 of us are not gonna fit in here, and so we were desperately looking for an Airbnb, and because I had never rented before and I wanted something like right then, the first
Yeah.
people I tried, they turned me down because I didn't have any reviews. So, if you don't have any
Oh,
reviews,
wow.
you can be turned down. So you wanna make sure that, once you get started, and obviously people will take you without reviews, but they do get to review you and say, "Hey, this was
Oh.
a great tenant. I would rent to her again," or "They were terrible and I would never rent to them again," or whatever. So it's a and
Whoa.
also get to review the people that own it that are renting it. So if they provide good service or if the place
Mhm.
is clean or whatever, you get to do it. So
Okay.
it's a
That
pretty good
sounds
option.
interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting. So is Airbnb part of the real estate market in any kind of way?
Other than I could sell you a house and you can make it an Airbnb, but
Okay.
I would say it's more in the hospitality industry.
Okay. Okay. I
Because you're
obviously don't
kind of
know
like
that
a
much about
hotel.
it.
I'm sorry?
Okay. I said I obviously don't know much about it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we do want people to know about your workshop, which is going to be at Mama Dips, which is in Chapel Hill, folks. If
Yes.
in case you forgot, because we've all been inside for a couple of years. So
Yeah.
Mama Dips is still in Chapel Hill.
Still in
It's going
Chapel
to
Hill.
be from 11 until what? 2?
One-ish, one-ish.
1? 1?
Yeah, because we'll
Oh,
have brunch. We'll have
Courtney
panelists.
disappeared. Oh shoot. Well, I hope Courtney's still watching. Courtney couldn't get that camera working. But anyway, at Mama Dips from 11 until 1, it's $10, and you will learn all about real estate, taxes, insurance, investments, and what else?
Estate prep.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a good one. But
estate
you know
planning.
what? There's a guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but there's a guy across the street. Real estate is like his family's business. They own like 10 houses.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I like that idea. My
Mhm.
great-grandfather actually did the same thing. He was a farmer, and then when he moved to Durham, he became a tobacco worker, and he started buying houses.
Mm.
And for a guy who could, I saw his handwriting, he could barely read and write, but boy,
Wow.
was he smart. He owned, in fact, the last of the 10 houses was sold right after I moved here.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's a nice family business, real
It
estate.
is. Right,
And
it
this
is.
guy, by the way, he's good at fixing things up. So he doesn't have to call people to, to fix things.
Mhm.
I think he's taught the children to do the same thing. But in any case, it's a family business, real estate.
Right.
And that's one thing that cannot be really taken away from you,
Right. Yeah.
except for
Well,
eminent
that goes
domain.
into our planning, the maintaining the wealth, because we have
Mhm.
to have that legacy, because a lot of times we don't have wills in place. We don't have,
Mhm.
or if we have a will, we may really need a trust. So
Mhm.
we have to plan, because we don't like to talk about dying, but we have to plan, so
Yeah.
that we can keep it in our family and they can know what to do with it. So that's another part that we'll be discussing, on Saturday as well. Is
It's
you
it's
have
a
it.
nice Yeah, it's a nice way to keep the family going. In fact, the only reason I'm living in relative comfort is due to the people who came before me. I didn't buy this house.
Mm,
My Like I said, my folks owned houses. I moved here to take care of my aunt, so I have the house. And thank God, I know people who are in my age group still paying mortgage, and really, some of them are really struggling. So
mhm,
I'm a direct, what's the word, beneficiary of
mhm.
good planning.
Right. Yep,
You
and that's what
know,
we want to see, and it's for all ages. I mean, we have something for every age, because we wanna get the young people thinking about, even how are you
yes,
going to
young people.
school without going into debt to go to school? How are
Mhm,
you
mhm.
going to, cash flow your education and what those things. So it's for all ages, even people that are retired that still wanna
Mhm.
know, what can I do to, do my finances better.
Wait, speaking of older people and real estate, what's the, reverse mortgage? Are you
Mhm.
gonna have anything on that?
We didn't specifically have that as a topic,
Oh,
but,
okay.
I'm actually working with someone who is, I'm trying to help the person that had a reverse mortgage. They left the house, so we're trying to figure that out and work through that
Okay.
as well. So we can, if there's questions about it,
Mhm.
I'm sure there will be
Yeah,
someone there that can answer
and
questions.
and basically, it's good for people who are maybe in my position where you don't have kids and you're older, you don't have anyone to give a house to, and you can, I'm not sure how it works, but you can get paid for your
So
house
you,
by
instead of
the
you paying a
rent or
mortgage,
something.
and so you have to be a certain age, number 1. Your house needs to be paid off or pretty close to paid off, and then they basically will pay you. I think you can either choose to do a lump sum or monthly
Ooh.
payments.
Ooh.
But what I tell people that are considering that is to get insurance, life insurance that would pay that reverse mortgage off, so that
Oh.
the mortgage company doesn't get your house at the end, and then that way you kinda have,
Oh.
have it covered, versus, the situation that I'm helping some with now. We're trying to sell that house, and then let whatever little proceeds that are left go to the beneficiaries. But if you had life insurance to cover it, then you've gotta, you get that your family or heirs get that house, and it's paid off. And they don't have to worry about trying to pay off
Awesome.
that reverse mortgage. So,
Now I know people watching this are gonna be like, "Who is that lady? What's her phone number?" So how do people reach you in case they have questions about real estate?
Latrice McFadden, my phone number you can reach me at is 919-730-0803, or via email latrice@latrice.biz, and that's just LATRICE@LATRICE.biz. So yeah, and we'd
Nice.
love to have anybody come out on Saturday. We have a great lineup with the panelists. So we have Marcus Best, we have Melvin Green, we have Tamara, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, White, and then my daughter
Mhm.
Zari McFadden. So
Mm.
that's our lineup for the panelists, and we'll have a lot of great information. And we have some audience members that I know will be able to chime in if there's questions or
Mhm.
that people have that the panelists may not know the answers to. And we're going to have
Okay.
door prizes too. So
Oh, good. Okay. Now
yep,
you did say that you put that in the comments, but if you don't mind, feel free to put your contact info if you haven't done that already
I will do that.
in the comments as well, because people are probably really enjoying the conversation and wanting to contact you.
Absolutely. I'll do that. And then to register, go to 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 presents.com. Like I said, it's just a $10 registration fee that includes your brunch and all of this great information. And it also benefits the Boys and Girls Clubs of Durham and Orange County. So that's TRIBOR presents.com to
Okay. And put
register.
that in the comments too, so that I can pick that up and put that in the Skywriter for Saturday.
All right. Will
Yeah,
do.
so I can announce that. Okay. So
Absolutely.
Latrice, thanks again.
Thank you for
And I'm gonna
having
try to
me.
bring, looks like Courtney's trying to come back on, but let me wish you a good day and thank you so much, Latrice. I really love it when you come on the show. You're always
Thank
full of great
you.
information.
Thank
So take
you.
care.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having this forum. Have a good one.
Absolutely.
All
Okay, you
right.
too.
Bye-bye. Mhm.
Awesome. Now let's see. Courtney. Oh, looks like it. Okay, camera's working. Let's bring on Courtney. Courtney, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. So, let me take the logo off your face. That's
Oh,
kind of rude. Let me find it.
yeah. I get this light in my face
So,
too.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. This is my
And
first time
tell us.
attending the meeting. I always try to catch them, but I always kind of miss it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell us what you're up to, who you are, what you do.
My name is Courtney Simpson. I'm a branding and social media photographer. I just moved
Ooh,
here from Wilmington, North Carolina. I've been here about 2 years.
okay.
I stayed here before to go to Art Institute when it was here at the tobacco campus before they moved.
Oh, right. Mhm.
So just about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I do branding and fashion, well, branding and social media photography. I've been featured in Sheen magazine,
Okay.
um, Style and Shoot magazine. I shot NC Fashion Week last year, and really just
Nice. Be sure to put your contact info in the comments for sure.
yeah, just one to network and meet as many people as possible. During COVID, I haven't really meet as many people, so try and get to
Mhm.
these kind of groups and virtual and meet as many people as possible.
I really, really appreciate you coming on Bowl City Hangout, because I love meeting new people. I love when people have the guts to promote themselves. That's what you got to do.
You got to. That's the only way you. That's the only way you make it out here.
Exactly. So, do you do that kind of photography? I remember hanging out with there was this model. Her name was Bobby. But anyway, I had never been I don't know anything about fashion or glamour or
Mhm.
anything, but it was so fun. She went to all these different locations and she had a photographer and he
Mhm.
was taking all these pictures, and she was having all these costume changes and all these exciting locations. And have you done that sort of thing where you're
Yeah, I
taking
did
pictures
that.
of the
My
models and
fiance
all
is
that?
a plus size model, so that's how I started doing photography. I've been
Okay.
doing for 6 years now. But we definitely shoot on different location. I'm thinking you're talking about like a blogger, a blogger or a model, because they both do that. They shoot at different locations to give
Mhm.
content for their information. But yeah, I do that very often. I start off shooting models more, so that fashion is
Mhm.
my main background. Over the
Okay.
years, I started to switch to more branding to help different businesses, small or big,
Mhm.
or t-shirt companies,
Mhm.
startups, coaching. Um, what's the last one? I did a shoot recently. Well, not like recently. I think it was last year for a space company, and my photos got put on the billboard in New York, LA,
Ooh.
and Atlanta.
Nice. Congratulations. I
Thank you.
mean, that's super visibility right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Courtney, be sure to put your contact info in the comments so
Okay,
that
I'll
we
do
can
that.
refer back, because people are going to say, who was that young man that was on Bull City Hangout? What was his name? Because I know you want people to follow you too, probably.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So all my stuff will be on, I type in the comment, but Alexander Flash Photography on Instagram.
Okay.
You
Of
contact
course,
me.
you're on Instagram, of course.
Of course.
Let me ask you,
Yes.
how is Instagram doing for you? Because Instagram is, in fact, I read somewhere that Instagram was going to be changing their policies. I can't it had to do with photography, but let's forget about that for now. Let me just ask you,
I
how
think I know
has
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, what did they say? Something about
Basically,
not allowing photos anymore or something?
no, they're allowing photos, but they want more of videos. So they're trying to be like TikTok, really. Instagram trying to be like TikTok. They have way more reels. And another policy that was enforced is technically TikTok. I mean, Instagram can use your photos for their own personal use they want to because of the platform. Yeah. So if my photos are up there, they have permission to showcase it other places, and a lot of people don't like that. It's an agreement that a lot of people didn't, we sign up. Some people read agreement, some people don't. But it's their, once you upload it, it's their property and also yours. So I know a lot of photographers, that's why I see a lot of photographers put like their signature and stuff on there. So they can't be saying like, hey, you can't get rid of this and stuff like that.
Okay. And Latrice is back. Did you want to ask Courtney a question? Latrice, give me a thumbs up if you do. Oh, I guess she doesn't. Wait, no. Okay. I guess she's just watching from. Did you want to come back on, Latrice? Oh, she does. Okay. So let me make this more picturesque. Hello again, Latrice.
Hello.
Hi there. I was actually just wanting to ask Courtney to reach out to me because I took myself out, and so I couldn't hear the beginning of it, but it sounds like you're a photographer.
Yeah, I'm a branding and social media photographer.
Oh yeah, call me. We need to talk.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'm about to put your number in right now. So
okay.
Let's see.
Super. Making connections. See?
Yeah.
Bull City Hangout, right?
Yeah, I'm always about connection. I love pushing myself out of my comfort zone to meet new people.
Gotta do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Give me a call because with Tribor, we also do things to help realtors. That's our primary base, but we're all, of course, self-employed. So we need to make sure that we are branding ourselves correctly and getting these pictures out and things like that. So yeah, please call me when you finish.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, I do headshots. I also do real estate photography too. So that's
Excellent.
Awesome.
I definitely will be in touch with you.
I don't know if you got to see, but come out to our event on Saturday at Mama Dips at 11 if you're free.
Mama Dips. Where's Mama Dips? I never heard of that.
It's in Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill. Okay, I'll see if I can make it. I'll be in contact with you.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Making the connections. Thanks, Latrice. Okay, so I think we could all say have a good day, everyone. Let's see, the show's been on for 48 minutes. I want to respect people's time. I know both of you probably need to get back to, I don't know, whatever. I'm about to go out and get some lunch.
I know that's right. I'm about to go ahead and make some breakfast and lunch.
Breakfast and lunch. Okay. Well, thank you for having, I always tell people, please get the nerve to come on the show. It's casual. You might benefit from it. Who knows? Somebody might see you and see we're making a connection right here. So I want to thank both of you for being on this show. And I also want to tell the viewers, I would really appreciate it if you would share this show out so that more people can know what's happening in Durham and so that you could just know about the Museum of Durham History. We met with Clay earlier. We're now learning about real estate with Latrice and photography and social media marketing with Courtney. So with that, I want to say have a beautiful day. And any last statements from Courtney and Latrice before we go? I don't want to just rudely click off.
Yeah, for me, I was trying to send a comment. I can't comment on here, so I will go to the RDU Triangle and put my information in the comment section on there. But let me put it up here.
Go to Bull City Hangout on Facebook directly and then you can comment under this particular show.
And you can definitely do so even afterwards, because it'll still be up on the page.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So,
that was all.
Okay then. Okay, so is that it? I don't want to be rude.
No, that's it. Yeah. Good.
Okay. Thanks again. So you all have a beautiful day. So I'll say goodbye to Latrice. Thank you.
Bye.
And goodbye to Courtney. Thank you as well.
Bye.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Oops, that was rude. Oh, wait. Let me try it again. Sorry.
Nice meeting you too. So you do this every week, right?
Every day, weekdays at noon, and then Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Okay. So I'll be back here tomorrow then. So you'll see me tomorrow.
So this is a spinoff of my newspaper. It's actually a spinoff of the Durham Skywriter. And that's an actual online newspaper. It's durhamskywriter.com.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so that's an actual, like a community newspaper.
Okay, I'll definitely look into that. All right.
Okay. Take care. And I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
There, that's better. Okay. Hate to cut people off like that. But anyway, you all have a beautiful day. Again, share this out if you don't mind. And then I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now. Let me see if I can find the outro. Let's see. There it is. See you tomorrow.